Hi, Michelle here with Straw-Bearie.com. I'm a teacher, I'm a crafter, and I'm a DIYer. And today I am joining the hashtag Dollar Decor Dash Challenge. And I am making not one, but two wooden crosses using dollar store items.
I'm going to start off this video by showing you how I took one of the crosses that Dollar Tree actually sells in their craft department and turned it into something really, really pretty. So first I took off the little rope and then I'm taking off the label. The label was a little difficult to get off. So the trick to that is just to heat it up. I'm heating it up with my heat tool and that helps remove that adhesive completely. Now I'm just going to take some white acrylic paint, just a little bit, and I'm going to paint my cross white. And I'm not going for full coverage here. I actually like it when you can kind of see through a little bit and see a little bit of the wood. Most of it's going to be covered anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I'm also making sure that I paint all of the edges. And actually, when this dried, I went ahead and painted the other side just because I wanted it to look the same on both sides. I did notice that this cross is not flat. It warped a little bit. I don't know um, if I bought it that way or if I did that, but it works anyway. While that is drying, I'm going to start with my second wood cross. And this is made out of the Tumbling Towers game, the little blocks of wood. And I'm just kind of eyeballing how big I want my cross to be and where I want the cross part to be over the middle part. And just kind of, playing around with it and counting and making sure that I keep it even until I have the size of the cross that I want. This video is part of the Dollar Store Decor Dash video hop, where we're sharing inspiration on how to create beautiful home decor pieces with items from dollar stores around the world. At the top of the description box, you're going to find the link to the next person in the lineup, and I hope that you'll take the time to watch all the hops in the videos, comment on them, thumbs up on them, and subscribe to all the channels. And if you're new here, I hope that you will consider subscribing to me and click on the little bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. You can also use the hashtag Dollar Decor Dash to find all the videos in the hop. I am using some construction grade hot glue to glue my pieces together, but putting a very, very thin strip because I don't want it to have a gap between the wood pieces. You could definitely use like wood glue or something like that to glue them. I found it easiest to put glue on a piece and then attach it to the piece that is next to my T-square ruler. Now I'm just going to give this a little bit of extra time to dry before I go on to the next step. I'm just going to lightly run some sandpaper over this just to make sure that there's really no glue strings or anything hanging off of it and that everything is very smooth. And then I'm going to take some stain. Now, I have had this can of stain for years and years, and it's completely full. So I didn't spend any money on this. I bought it, a long time ago for another craft. I contemplated using the Dollar Tree brown shoe polish, but when I went to my Dollar Tree, I couldn't find it there. Anyway, so I'm just using real stain, but you could use whatever you want. And giving this cross just a nice little finish with this dark stain. I'm wiping it all on with an old rag, and then I take a clean part of the rag and I go over it again just to kind of wipe it off a little bit as much as I can. And do make sure that you do the edges when you do this. I'm just going to take the tab from the top of a soda can and hot glue that onto the back of my cross as a hanger. Now that my white cross is dry, I'm going to take these gemstone stickers that I found in the craft section at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to add them to my cross. So I'm kind of placing it where I want it to be and cutting out the stickers gems so that I can kind of get an idea of where it's going to be placed, and I will have to add extras in other spots after I'm done. I'm trying to cut out the excess. It's not perfect, it's not going to be perfect, but just makes it a little bit easier to maneuver and work with. Now I'm going to take some clear transfer paper and I'm going to put it on top of those gems and I'm going to rub over them as tightly as I can from both sides, trying to get the gems to stick to the transfer paper so that I can take its backing paper off. So the sticky part of my gems is towards my fingers right there. Once I have the gems transferred, I'm now placing them on top of the cross, and I'm rubbing them down onto the cross and pulling off that transfer paper. And you can see that I have a nice start here with all of the gems, and that was pretty quick and easy to do. Now I'm taking some of the extra gems and I'm just going to place them in that same type of starburst sunburst pattern that the gems came in originally, but adding them more to the sides of the cross and down lower on the bottom of the cross, just filling in as best as I can. I actually had some ideas on how to make two other wood crosses. One was out of the bamboo back scratchers, and the other one was out of some wood matches. If you would be interested in seeing either of those crosses in another video, please make sure you tell me in the comments. Out of these two crosses, the dark wood stain one out of the little blocks or this white one with the teal gems on it, which one of those do you like better? Let me know in the comments. Please give this video a like. If you're new here, I'm Michelle and I usually do all kinds of different DIY and crafting videos. I do paper crafts, I do decor, I do sometimes costumes, sometimes I do some school related things on how to work some things on the computer. Just kind of a little bit of everything, some organization, some cooking. And I really hope that you'll join me and even hit that bell so that you'll be notified of all my videos coming up. Don't forget, this is a hop, so make sure you look at my description and find the next video in the hop so that you can watch all of them with all the Dollar Tree decor ideas that you're going to see. Last but not least, I'm taking some aqua ribbon from my stash and using that as the new hang tie.
Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my contribution to the hashtag Dollar Decor Hop. Make sure to check out the next video. It'll be linked below in the description. Have a great day. Toodles!